Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome back to our bid to find baseball's greatest team today. It is the final quarterfinal of the National League. It is the 1986 New York Mets. That's my team, of course. Come on, boys. And they are up against the 1925 Pittsburgh Pirates, who are the oldest team left in the competition. So let's have a quick look here. The Mets went 108-54 in their regular season. The Pirates 95-58. It's a one-off game, modern era strategy, no injuries, World Series squads, 25-man rosters. Let's go. And of course, the winners here will face the 1963 LA Dodgers in the semi-final. Now, these are the rosters. If you want to have a bit of a longer look, as ever, give the video a pause, sort of zoom in around me so you can have a look. But let's go and check the starting lineups. This is a big one. And here they are. So Lenny Dykstra will lead off the Mets in center field. Wally Backman will be at second, batting second. Keith Hernandez bats third at first. And we've got Darryl Strawberry cleaning up. Gary Carter catching at 5. Mookie Wilson in left field bats 6. Howard Johnson, the third baseman, bats 7. It is Rafael Santana shortstopping at 8. And Dwight Gooden is the man on the mound. And then for the Pittsburgh Pirates of 1925, Max Carey in center field leads things off. Kiki Kyler in right field bats second. Earl Smith catches at 3. That's unusual. Glenn Wright at shortstop as cleaning up. George Grantham at first base bats 5. Pie Traynor at third base bats 6. He's usually higher up the order, I think, for them, isn't he? It is Eddie Moore at second base batting 7. Clyde Barnard in left field bats 8. And Lee Meadows will be their pitcher. The matchups look like it just about favors my Mets. Let's go see how it plays out in the game, though. All right, first pitch. It is Meadows at the mound. It is Dykstra at the plate. And it is an 0-2 pitch. You've got to say the winner of this one, the Dodgers have looked very good so far on the back of Sandy. I mean, just don't swing at that point, mate. You by a mile. Wally Backman, another 0-2 pitch. And he has popped that one up. And that'll be caught for 2 away. So 6 pitches, 2 out. Keith Hernandez to the plate. A 1-1 pitch. And Hernandez grounds it to the first baseman. So a 1-2-3 inning to start things off for the Mets. Let's see what Pittsburgh can do with bat in hand. And it is Max Carey to face Gooden first up. It's a 2-2 pitch. And it is well hit into left field, but straight down the throat of Wilson for 1 away. Kyler comes up now. A 1-2 pitch. Kyler gets tied in a knot. That is 2 away. And it is Earl Smith now. A 2-0. And that is well hit into center field. And the Pittsburgh Pirates crush one to lead in the first. 492 feet. And, well, I can't pretend to be pleased with that, I've got to say. But that's okay. In comes Glenn Wright now. A 1-2 pitch. And Gooden comes back with a strikeout, but the Mets have work to do. They already 1-0 down. And it is Darryl Strawberry to lead things off. A 0-1 pitch. And they hit him. Didn't shave those sideburns, did he? That is Gary Carter coming up now. A 3-1. And Carter hits it well into center field, but a little bit like the one from the Pirates. It was straight to the fielder. And that is 1 away. Mookie Wilson now. Full count. Wilson strikes out. So that is 2 down with a man at first for Howard Johnson. A 1-0. And Johnson hits it into right even center field. And that will be a base hit. So runners at first and second. 2 out. Rafael Santana is the man at the plate. It's a 2-2. And Santana frozen. Watches strike 3 and ends the inning. It is still a 1-run game to the Pirates. They will lead things off with Grantham. And it's a 1-0 pitch. And Grantham into left and right. You really, I'm a middle-aged man. I should be able to tell left from right by now, shouldn't I? That's a lead-off single. In comes Pie Traynor. 1-0. Traynor. Oh, it's a half swing. Was that a... What was that? He's out. No, I don't know. It's like he went to bunt and then stopped. I don't know. Anyway, Eddie Moore. A 1-2. And a strikeout for 2 away. In comes Clyde Barnard. An 0-1 pitch. And that should be out as it grounds to the shortstop. Plays made at second. And we will go to the third. It is Dwight Gooden to lead things off. An 0-2 pitch. And Gooden gets a piece of it, but just grounds it nicely to the shortstop for 1 away. In now will come Lenny Dykstra. He is 0 for 1. A 3-1 pitch. Dykstra holds off it. And that will be a 1-out walk. And it's Wally Backman now who's 0 for 1. A 2-2 pitch. Backman, nowhere near it. 2 away. And they'll bring up Keith Hernandez, who is 0 for 1. It's a first pitch swing. Hernandez, does he get it through? No, he does not. And that will end the third. It is still scoreless for the Mets. 1 run for the Pirates, going into the bottom of the third, where Lee Meadows will lead things off. It's a 2-1 pitch. And Meadows grounds it to the shortstop. That should be 1 away. It is. And Max Carey, 0 for 1 today, will come up. Full count on him. Carey pops one straight up. It'll be caught by the shortstop. So that'll be 2 away. And in will come Kiki Kyler, another one who's 0 for 1. It's a 1-1 pitch with 2 out, no one on. Kyler did not need to swing at that. And that will end the third. Should check he doesn't need to swing at it. It's not always completely accurate. But that was... didn't need to swing at that one. Darryl Strawberry to lead things off. He's 0 for 1, I think. It's a 2-0 pitch. Strawberry grounds it to the... Oh, no, he got hit last time, didn't he? But this time he grounds it to the shortstop for 1 away. In comes Gary Carter. He is 0 for 1. It's an 0-1 pitch. And Carter gets one through into center field for a 1-out single. Can the Mets work him around now? It is Mookie Wilson who's 0 for 1. It's a 2-1. Wilson fights one off that doesn't need to be hit, and it's a double play. What is with people hitting balls high and inside today? And that was actually middle and outside. But anyway, Earl Smith, who annoyed me last time he bat. It's a 1-1 pitch this time, and that's more like it. Grounds it to the second baseman for 1 away. In now will come Glenn Wright, who's 0 for 1. A 1-0. Wright grounds it to the shortstop. That will be 2 away. The game has sort of settled down into a little bit of a Johnson versus Koufax, hasn't it? Grantham, who's 1 for 1. It's a 1-2 pitch. Grantham strikes out to end the fourth. It is still a 1-run game. And it'll be Johnson to lead things off. He is 1 for 1 today. It's a 1-2 pitch. And Johnson strikes out 1 away. That didn't look like he needed to swing at that. That was reasonably close. In comes Santana, 0 for 1. It's a 1-0 pitch. Santana grounds it to the second baseman. Just for a second, I thought it might get through. So Dwight Gooden is the new man up. 0-2 pitch. Gooden strikes out, ends the top of the fifth. The Pirates will go and bat, still with that 1-run lead. Gooden to Trainer, who is 0 for 1. It's an 0-2 pitch. And it's a strikeout for 1 away. Eddie Moore, 0 for 1. It's a full count. And this time, it's a walk. So 1 on, 1 out for Clyde Barnhart, who is 0 for 1. And they've not even close, really. They've got him at second. That is 2 away, no one on. Barnhart at the plate, 1-2 pitch. And Barnhart, enough of the saw. That's a really good catch out there. Hit well as well. And it is still 1-0 to the Pirates going into the sixth, where Dykstra will lead things off 0 for 1. It's a 2-2 pitch. And he's gone strikeout, walk, strikeout, I think, hasn't he? Wally Backman, 0 for 2. A 1-2 pitch. Backman gets it through. Third baseman looked quite shallow there, didn't he? For no particular reason. So a 1-out single. And new man up will be Keith Hernandez, who is 0 for 2. It's a 1-2 pitch. Hernandez, not even close. So that is 2 away, and it'll bring up Darryl Strawberry. It's a 1-0 pitch with a man at first. Strawberry hits it into center field, but he'll be caught, and that will end the top of the sixth. It is still 1-0 to the Pirates. Meadows will lead things off. It's a 1-1. Meadows has hit that. He's going to get himself a base hit. So the pitcher leads it off with a single. And it is Max Carey who is 0 for 2. First pitch. Straight up the middle. It could be a double play ball. No, they just take the base. The man will get to first though. So 1 away. Kiki Kyler at the plate. He is 0 for 2. First pitch. They've tried to steal again. This time they are more successful. So runner at second with 1 away. Full count. And a walk. Maybe not the worst thing to do, but Earl Smith has already put one into the fans. This time, he tries it again. Not enough on it. And that'll be 2 away. Runners will stay where they are. So 2 out. Runners at first and second. Glenn Wright at the plate, who's 0 for 2. First pitch. Right into right field. It has to be caught. It's not going to be caught. And it's going to be more runs for the Pirates. On the RBI single, it'll probably be scored of Wright. The Pirates double their lead. And with 2 out there, runners at second and third for Grantham. First pitch. That is into center field. That's not going to be caught. And that will probably be 2 more. And this one is getting away from the Mets now, isn't it? It is 4-0 in the bottom of the 6th. Grantham's 2 RBI single will be the end of Gooden. Sid Fernandez will come in to face Pie Trainer, who is 0 for 2. There goes the run-up, and they've got him again. And that'll do it for the 6th. But trouble for my boys here. They're 4-0 down. Lee Meadows will face Gary Carter, who is 1 for 2. 2-1 pitch. And he's hit that into left field. It will drop in. So a leadoff single. And Mookie Wilson, who is 0 for 2, will step up. An 0-1 pitch. And Mookie has sliced it away into the left fielder's glove. 1 away. It'll bring up Howard Johnson, who's 1 for 2. It's a full count. Johnson up the middle. That is going to drop in. So there'll be 2 on, 1 out. Runners will be at first and second. And Rafael Santana, who is 0 for 2, with a 3-1 pitch. Santana loads the bases with a walk. Tying run to the plate. It is Ray Knight. They're pinch hitting, obviously. He wouldn't put the picture up at this point. A 1-2 pitch, and he has popped it up. Infield fly, 2 away. So it all comes down to Lenny Dykstra. Can he be a hero? It's a full count. Dykstra, oh, he was nowhere near it, and it might not even have been a strike. And the Mets leave them loaded. Alright, welcome back. Ron Darling is the new pitcher, and it didn't need to be swung on. It was a ball that would have walked in a run. Anyway, Pie Trainer leads it off. It's a 3-0 pitch. It's always easy, isn't it, sitting here and saying, oh, why did you swing at it? It was, you know, it happens, doesn't it? Eddie Moore, 0 for 1. First pitch. There goes the run-up. And, oh, he gets there. So, runner at second with none away. 0-2 pitch. Moore strikes out, 1 away. In comes Clyde Barnhart, who is 0 for 2. It's a 2-1 pitch. And that is it's an out. It gets the runner over to third, but with 2 away. And that'll do it for the pitcher. It is Johnny Rawlings coming in. He is obviously not batted yet today. A 3-1 pitch. And he's popped it straight up. And eventually, the catcher's man. I can't think of the pitcher's name. Who just got taken out? I've just been talking about him forever. Anyway, Red Oldham is the new pitcher. It's Wally Backman at the plate. Can the Mets get into the Pittsburgh Pirates bullpen? Now, we have seen with these older teams, the bullpen is not always the greatest. And Backman has started by pushing one over to the fence. So it's a double. Is this the chance for the Mets now? In comes Keith Hernandez. He is 0 for 3. It is a full count. And Hernandez draws a walk. 2 on, none out. In comes Darryl Strawberry, who's 0 for 2. Another full count. Oh, that looked a tough one. His 9th pitch, and it was right on the edge. So with 1 away, Gary Carter, who is 2 for 3, comes out. An 0-2 pitch. Carter watches strike 3. That is 2 away, and it's Mookie Wilson. 1-1. Mookie grounds it to the third baseman, and that will do it for that. The Mets are in trouble. They'll need runs in the 9th. It is 4-0. The Pirates go to bat in the bottom of the 8th. Max Carey will lead things off. He is 0 for 3. It's a 1-1 pitch. And he has lined it straight to the second baseman. 1 away. In comes Kiki Kyler now. He is 0 for 2. It's a 1-2 pitch. And Kyler strikes out. So that is 2 away. Earl Smith is 1 for 3. It's a 3-0. Are they pitching around him a tad? Perhaps they are. 4-pitch walk. 1 on, 2 out for Glenn Wright, who is 1 for 3. It's a first pitch swing. Right. Off. Looks like he Q-ended it almost. That'll do it for the 8th. It is 4-0 to the Pirates. The Mets need runs. That actually out-hit them too. Howard Johnson will lead things off. He is 2 for 3 today. It is a full count. It's such a big pitch, isn't it? And it is a walk. Oh, there's a big difference between 1 out, none on, and 1 on, none out. Santana. He's looked hopeless, hasn't he? It's an 0-2 pitch. Come on, mate. And he's hit into a double play. He is hopeless. So they're down to their final out. It's been a good run for the 86 Mets, but Kevin Mitchell will be the pinch hitter. It's a 2-1 pitch. And Mitchell has popped it up. And it'll be the 1925 Pirates, continuing to be the oldest team left alive. They will move on to face the 63 LA Dodgers. So yeah, it was shaping up to be another pitching duel, that one, wasn't it? But yeah, in the end, the Pirates just did enough, even though they were out hit by the Mets. So that's always frustrating. I think they were out hit in the end, weren't they? So that is that. It has all the semi-finals are sort of pegged in there. So it'll be the 1935 Tigers up against the 2008 Rays. One of those teams will be going to the American League Final. We'll find out who it is next time. Take care.